everybody, I'm Kirsty from Breathe Birth Yoga, and today's 10-minute taster is focusing on asanas or positions suitable for the last trimester of your pregnancy, trimester 3. Really gentle. If you're a bit tired, it's great for you. You can practice this in trimester 2 as well, but my focus on choosing the positions was for trimester 3. Okay, we're going to start in a seated position today. We're going to take long, slow, deep breaths throughout, and we're going to take this really, really slowly. We're going to start by taking some spinal circles. If you're uncomfortable in a cross-legged position, you can do this with your legs out. That's no problem. Really slowly. And the further you are along in your pregnancy, you may need to take the circles a little bit smaller, particularly coming in that forward position. Whatever is good for you is good for me. Really slowing them down, waking up the spine and body. Let's take them the other direction. In the last trimester of our pregnancy, we can get a little tired. It's great to be active and do things like this, but make sure you rest as well. Find that balance between activity and rest. Your body's working really hard, growing that baby. So don't put too much pressure on yourself with exercise. Okay, come to stillness. We're going to come to an all fours position now. I'll give you some time to get there. We're going to have our shoulders above our wrists, fingers nice and spread, toes untucked, and our hips above our knees. A nice flat back, and our gaze is between our hands, keeping the spine nice and long. We're going to inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to tuck our chin and arch our spine into cat. Inhale to come back to a flat back. Exhale to round. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to round, tucking the chin, remember. And exhale to a flat back. Exhale, round. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round. And inhale, flat back. Okay, now while we're in this position, we're going to take a side walk with our hands. We're going to keep our lower body where it is. Slowly start walking our hands round to the side. Ooh, lovely. And slowly back to the centre and round to the other side. Don't take it so far that you're coming up. Your lower body should be exactly where it was to start with. And coming back to the centre. We're going to come back into a wide leg child's pose now. So open your knees up a little, bring your big toes together and sit back. If you're earlier on in your pregnancy, in trimester 2, you might be able to get your forehead to the floor. If not, coming onto forearms is absolutely fine. Just rest down here, wherever is good for you. Take long, slow, deep breaths. Really nourishing your body. Feel the flow of oxygen moving through your body down towards your baby. When you're ready, walk your hands towards your knees and just sit up for a moment. Tucking your toes under and sitting back, giving your toes a lovely stretch. Okay, release those toes. We're going to come to sitting back down onto our bottoms. Any way that you can get there is fine. Okay, sitting with your legs out or crossed, any is fine. Shoulders back and down, sit up nice and tall. Long, slow, deep breaths. We're going to take some side bends. So bring one hand to the floor, opposite arm comes up to the sky on the inhale. And exhaling it over to the side. If you're comfortable, you can look up. If not, look towards me. Inhale and exhale. Slowly back down to the centre. Now the other hand to the floor, fingers away from you. Inhaling the opposite arm to the sky. And exhaling over to the side. Up and away rather than collapsing down. Looking up if it's good for your neck, if not, forward. And inhaling and exhaling back to centre. Okay, we're going to extend our legs out now. I'm going to come to the side so you can see. We're going to flex our feet, so our toes come towards us and our heels are pushed away. And we're going to do that a couple of times. Flex, point, flex, point. Widen your feet slightly, and we're just going to take some ankle circles. Sit up nice and tall, don't come back too far. One ankle one way, other ankle the other way. We're going to do both ankles both ways. You can do them together if you like. Doesn't have to be one at a time. Whatever's good for you. This can really help any fluid retention that you may have towards the end of your pregnancy. It's good to do this with our wrists as well. So give them a little, maybe a figure of 8. Great, okay. I'm just going to cross my legs now. You don't have to for this next move, but I find it easier. We're going to do a full body wave. Really lovely and relaxing and mobilising for the spine. Going to inhale, sticking out our chin, coming forward if we can. Exhaling, like we did in cat, tucking our chin and arching our back. So we're inhaling forward and exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhale back. It's much more of a free flowing movement than the cat we did earlier. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Close your eyes if you're comfortable to do so. Long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale forward and exhale back. This should feel lovely. You should have some more energy afterwards. Okay. After that next one, come to stillness for a moment. I should have said at the beginning, you can run off now and grab one of these. A dressing gown, belt, a band, exercise band if you have one, any kind of strap you may have lying around, even a belt. I'm going to extend our legs and we're going to just stretch our hamstrings. If you've got longer legs than me, which most people have, bend your knee, pop your strap around just under the ball of your foot and straighten out your leg again. Really hold on to your band if you can, wrap it around your hand so you don't ping it away. Have your feet flexed, sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and really pull your toes towards you. Really stretching the back of your leg. Bring your elbows in towards your sides and keep sitting up straight. It's not working if I'm like this. Posture. Readjust your band if you need to. That's it. It's pulling my toes now towards me and really stretching that hamstring. Keep breathing while you're in this position. It's also great for our shoulders and our arms, this. Okay, and release. I'm going to do that on the other side. So get your band around just under the border of your foot. Feet flexed, sit up tall. Inhale and exhale, pulling your elbows into your waist and those toes towards you. Really feeling a stretch down the back of that leg. Hold it there for a moment. This is lovely for sore legs. Helps with sciatica. Feels lovely. Okay, and release that. We're going to pop the band around both of our feet now. Across the ball of our feet. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall and straight, shoulders back and down. And exhale, pulling those shoulders in towards you. Double legs. Really good for your upper arms. Breathe whilst you're doing this. We're holding the pose, not the breath. One more breath in and out, and release the band. Okay. Pop your band or strap or belt to one side and come to a seated position again. We're just going to take some shoulder rolls backwards, so bring your shoulders up to your ears, then your shoulder blades back and down. Okay, one way, and now we're going to do the other. Same, up to your ears, then shoulder blades back and down. Lovely. That's the end of today's session. I hope you've enjoyed. Namaste.